I have been making Entspresso videos for 7 years now, and I thought it would be fun to look back on the first 7 Entspressos that I've made over the next 7 days, so you can enjoy, maybe have a few laughs, and hopefully also get inspired. Here we go. So today, let's look at the 6th Entspresso I ever made on Donald Trump. Good morning, Believe Nation. If you're having a hard time making a decision where everybody's telling you to do one thing and you feel in your gut that you want to take it in a different direction, I'm going to share an inspiring clip from Donald Trump that I think will help.
Sometimes in life, to be successful, oftentimes, most of the time, you have to follow your instincts. You have to follow your gut. You have to. Your parents may say wrong, whoever may say wrong, but you have to do it.
So for me, this all comes down to making decisions with your heart versus your head. And I've always said, and for those of you who've been on my channel a while, you have to make big decisions with your heart and small ones with your head. Most people do the opposite. They make all decisions based on their head. And I get it, it makes sense, right? It's the logical thing to do. It's a safe thing to do. It's according to the data and the numbers, and it's what everybody else has always done. But that's not how you have a great impact on the world. If you look at the people who've done great things, you look at the people who've literally changed the world, it's because they refuse to listen to the data, they refuse to listen to the way that it had always been done, and they trusted their gut to create something amazing. You can look at Steve Jobs, who started Apple Computers at a time when everybody thought there's no way people would ever need a personal computer. There was zero market for a personal computer. The data said, this is a stupid thing to do, and yet he built Apple to be the most valuable company in the world. When Richard Branson starts new businesses, he says he never involves accountants in the startup phase. He brings them in later on, but never in the startup phase, because he wants people who are dreamers. He wants people who can change the way the landscape is right now. He wants people who will act with their heart and not be logical. Because when you are starting that business, you don't want to make the most logical, safe decision. You know this from your own personal experience in your life as well. For those of you who are married, like I am, why did you marry your husband or wife? Was it because it was logical? Was it because everything lined up? You know, you made your pros and cons list and there were more pros and cons and it was a logical, safe thing to do? No, that's not what leads to a happy marriage. You trusted your heart. I recently got into a fight with another guy on Twitter on a recent Twitter chat. We were talking about making decisions, and I said that, big decisions with your heart, small decisions with your head. And he wrote back to say, nope, you're wrong, Evan. What you need to do is make decisions based with your head and your heart. And that guy just doesn't get it. Because usually your heart, what your heart's telling you to do, is the exact opposite of what your head is telling you to do. That's why there's such a conflict, because your gut is telling you, I really want to go here, I really want to go do this thing, but everything is telling me, all the data, all my friends, all the stats are saying this is not ever going to work out. On big decisions, your head and your heart are rarely aligned. And if you want to win, you want to live a life with no regrets, you want to have a big impact on the world, you want to have a massively successful company, then on those big decisions, listen to your heart and not your head. Believe. So my question of the day today is, I'd love to know your experience. I'd love to know a time in your life when your head and your heart were combating each other and how you made that decision, whether you listened to your heart and you're happy with it or you listen to your head and you regret it. Share your story, leave it in the comments below. I want to see it, I want to hear it, and I think it could also inspire everybody else who's watching. So thank you for watching this episode. Continue to believe, have an amazing day, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning for another shot of Entspresso. If you want another amazing Donald Trump video, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll love it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
Whether it's Microsoft or Google, I mean, so many people that have really hit big have gone against the tide. It may seem like you have no chance. It may seem like it's over. Never, ever quit.